Hey guys, it's Geordie_medium here. So it has been a big week last week. So I'm just looking at the cards from last week. So we had gratitude was the theme for the week. So I know I felt that. I definitely practice a lot of gratitude and being more grateful for the stuff that I have and just being grateful in general, really. Um, then last Monday's card was Crossroads. Just thinking back to the week I had, there wasn't much crossroads for me really. Maybe you could relate to that. For my clientele has kind of slowed down a little bit, so that could be a bit of a crossroads I'm experiencing. So could probably relate to that. So Tuesday's card was endurance. Um, yeah, I didn't really feel that for me, to be honest. Wednesday's card was calm. Definitely felt I needed a bit of calmness at different times last week. So yeah, bit of calm. Thursday's card, sorry, was success. It has been a successful week. So overall, I guess. So yeah, that definitely played a part. Friday's card was sadness. For me personally, I didn't really have anything that was particularly that I felt was sadness, but interesting that the Queen actually was announced as she died on Friday, so that definitely could relate to that. So that's really interesting that Friday's card was sadness, and I felt like a lot of pretty much the whole world is feeling sad at the moment because the Queen's died, so definitely an interesting card to pull for Friday. Then we've got Saturday's card, which was yesterday, so that was movement. I definitely felt that. I went for a walk yesterday morning, and then last night I worked at a function, and I was just on my feet from 6 o'clock till about 12:30, 1 a.m. Last night. So definitely feel that. That's why I'm a little bit tired today. So definitely going to get through the weekly reading as quick as possible. And then today's card is anxiety. So not really feeling anxiety, probably more tired than anything. So if I had a card that related to tiredness, that's today for me. So yeah, so it sounds like last week was an interesting week, and we might as well, since it's Sunday, we all know what happens on a Sunday, might as well get to this upcoming week's reading. So I pulled some cards. Already judging by the cards, it's going to be an interesting week. So the theme for the week is actually calm. So interesting that is the theme for the week. Then we've got Monday's card. So tomorrow is understanding. Then we've got Tuesday's card is gratitude. Wednesday's card is balance. Thursday's card is wisdom. Then we got Friday's card is kindness. Saturday's card is destruction. Then we got Sunday's card as possibility. So definitely sounds like an interesting week. So we might as well get straight into it. Alright, so calm, the theme for the week. It's time to glide into more peaceful, calmer waters. So this is a reassuring card if you have suffered upheaval, conflict, or uncertainty recently. This 6 also predicts physical journeys over water and in general sees you moving on in positive ways. New work may also be on the horizon, and additional meaning is protection in that you prioritize what's important to you and leave behind the people or situations that no longer serve you. So the advice part is go with the flow of life. There's no need to resist change. So definitely a nice positive theme for the week. I'm feeling a lot of calmness, especially now that the Queen's been announced as the passing of that too. So that I feel like that's kind of tied in there a little bit with the theme for next week. It's going to be a lot of calm, and so yeah, definitely an interesting card to pull for the theme for the week. Alright, so we'll get to the next card, which is understanding. as the You card in a reading, this king indicates that you should balance empathy with others with fairness to yourself. He also represents the ideal male partner. So the advice is follow your emotions, but don't feel you have to explain your feelings. Trust that you are right. So this card, it has a lot of empathy and fairness and loyalty and sensitivity and commitment tied into it. So it's definitely an interesting card to pull for the week for tomorrow. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of understanding and that. So yeah, definitely an interesting card to pull. All right, so we'll get to the next card. Definitely feel like we could do with a lot of understanding as well. So definitely, yeah, definitely an interesting one. All right, so we'll get to gratitude. I feel like this is an important card. We can always be grateful for what we have, the lessons that we learn each day, and so it's definitely a nice card to pull, I feel. Alright, so now's the time to treat yourself to some leisure and luxury. Furnishing your home, tending your garden, indulging in your favourite pursuit, or otherwise spending on yourself, as you'll be feeling rich in both time and money. You love your home, so you may redecorate, rearrange, bake, and invite others to share your relaxed comfortable space. The advice is devote time and money to your interests in your home. You can be the center of your world and appreciate all the good things in life just now. So definitely another interesting card, and I feel like it's so important that we always practice gratitude and being grateful for the things that we have in our life right now, especially in these uncertain times. So definitely a nice card. Alright, so we'll get to Wednesday's card, which is balance. A decision will be made, and provided you have acted fairly in the past, it'll go in your favour. This can relate to a legal claim, a decision at work, or a relationship or family matter. When justice appears, you can expect to find out the truth of a situation. Through this, you find healing and closure. This card can also reveal that you may need to make a decision, weighing up your options to find a fair and balanced way forward. True justice is restorative. So the card suggests you will feel vindicated and stronger within yourself. An additional meaning of the card is that your spirit guides and angels are supporting you on your life's path. Take a practical approach. If you need to make a decision, go with what is realistic rather than idealistic. This solution doesn't need to be perfect, just workable. If a decision that affects you is made by others, accept it is the best they can do at this time. So another really interesting card, and I feel like we could all do with a lot of balance right now, and it sounds like things are going to start to go your way. You're going to feel vindicated, a lot of calm, so it definitely ties in with the theme for the week. So definitely a nice card for Wednesday. Alright, so Thursday's card, we'll get to wisdom. So Orthodox religion, marriage and ceremonies, wisdom and powerful leadership are the gifts of the high priest. A man of learning, the high priest suggests that education may be an option for you now. He also predicts unity in two ways, in mind, body and soul, so you feel connected to your intuition and close to your guides. And secondly, he represents the unity of two people as they come together as one. An additional meaning of the card is convention and tradition, but if this isn't for you, you may feel restricted by others' traditional beliefs. So the advice is listen to your inner wisdom, which will guide you toward a new educational path, belief, or teacher. So interestingly, I pulled this card for yesterday for the daily reading. And for me, I just feel with the wisdom card, it's all about tapping into your inner wisdom and really unlocking that, because that's going to be the thing that guides you. And it's really listening to your intuition and even your guides too, your spirit guides. They're all there to support you and guide you on this journey. So definitely an interesting card for Thursday. Alright, so we'll get to Friday's card, which is kindness. This affectionate, generous woman is the wise helper we all want in our lives. A lover of nature, home, and her family. She is practical and down to earth. As the U card in a reading, this queen shows you that now is the time to focus on key tasks and spend your money wisely. An additional meaning is that an influential woman at work supports your career. The advice is be hands-on, get involved, give practical help, and share your knowledge with those who need it. Definitely another really nice card, and I feel like it all just ties in with the comfort, the money, and the calmness of the theme for the week. So it definitely makes sense that this would come up as well. And I feel like we could all do with a bit of kindness too. So definitely a nice card for Friday. All right, so we'll get to Saturday's card, which is Destruction. So this card has come up a couple of times in some of my weekly readings over the past, and it's just a card that's basically all about a destructive event or situation that might occur in your life. So definitely keep an eye out. It's a very interesting card. So yeah, definitely feel like this could relate to anything for the week. So with this one, when the tower falls, you feel your world collapsing around you. Lightning strikes and there is little you can do other than accept the chaos and the change that it brings. This disaster is not your fault. You may be in shock at first, but this event is also a breakthrough. You are given a chance to see the world in a very different way. And additionally, the card may signify issues with property and challenges to your security. You may be feeling vulnerable financially and in relationships too. So the advice is surrender to the universe, give up control, and begin to construct a new way of working, thinking, relating, or living. You now have the freedom to start over and a strong foundation on which to rebuild whatever has fallen. So definitely another interesting card. It sounds like Saturday is going to be the most interesting day for the week, given that it's about it's the destruction. So that could relate to world events, anything that could come with world events now that the Queen has passed. So I feel like Saturday is going to be a very interesting day. So yeah, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see what that brings, and if it's world events or if it's just us on a personal level. So yeah, keep an eye out for what Saturday brings. All right, so the next card is Sunday's card, which is Possibility. Alright, so there are many choices available to you now, but which do you focus on? At this point, there are few facts to help you decide, only a raft of impressions. Danger lies in falling for a fantasy as you have no sense yet of what is real and what you're idolizing, because it fires your imagination. In creative projects, you may be awash with ideas, and additional meaning is dreams and visions. The advice is rather than rush toward one option, stand back a while, wait and see what manifests. So it's definitely another interesting card, and I feel like it's a nice card to end the weekly reading on, as it's so important to just take that step back, wait and see what manifests. We all have so many possibilities of what we can do. So it's definitely, another important card. So that is the weekly reading for this coming week. I hope you guys get plenty out of it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next week for the next weekly reading. Thanks, guys.